OJ, we just heard Eddie talk about how the leaders got together after the game on Saturday. Is that something that has happened before?
No, not with this team. It's only our second game, so this is the first time that happened this year. Hopefully it won't have to happen again. But we weren't happy with the way we came out and played as a team. That wasn't the Bama way, and we just had to step up and say something about that.
Did that meeting, was it similar to the one that the leadership had last year after the loss to Ole Miss?
Yeah, kind of just like that. Yeah, probably not the same area, but just get the team together, just talk about that. That was unacceptable from us. So kind of the same kind of meeting.
When you have those types of meetings and those conversations after games, and maybe you're interacting more with some of the younger guys, is there any kind of, I don't want to say pushback from the younger guys, but is it like, hey, we just won by 4 touchdowns. What's the problem?
Oh no, they understand. They understand what we're saying. We were happy with the win, but the way we played and the mistakes that we made were unacceptable from us. But those guys understand what we're saying. We won, of course, that's good, but at the same time, it's bigger things that can come from a game.
How long did it take you to understand that and accept that type of mentality that Coach Saban expects and demands from you guys?
Not very long, freshman year. Just being around the program. I came in early as a freshman, early enrollee, so I was kind of used to it. Even during the spring, the standard that was held from the older guys when I was here, it kind of carried on. Now I'm an older guy, I try to carry it on also with our younger guys. So it didn't take long at all, and I think our guys understand it.
OJ, what do you remember from the Rebels defense, and what challenges specifically do they sort of pose for y'all?
I think every guy is usually in the right place at the right time always. They always find to the ball. They play hard, and they do that for 60 minutes of the game. So, and that's what's going to make us have to compete the entire game when we play them.
You have to guard against wanting this thing so bad because the last 2 years and just try to look at it as just another game. Is that a difficult thing? Or what is your mentality?
Mentality is, it's another game for us too. But at the same time, we know the past 2 years haven't ended up the way we want them to. So we're just going out there with a chip on our shoulder. We know what we got to do. Our team we have other goals, and it starts one game at a time. And I think everybody's going to be ready for it.
How can you help the young quarterbacks who have not played a true road game yet to be in that type of environment so that they can succeed and help this offense?
Just tell them, that we're all there. We're in the same shoes as them. We're all on the same team. Us on the offense, we're here for you. Just do what Coach asks you to do. Let's get the ball to playmakers. Everybody up front is going to block when we run the ball. And when we do that and do what Coach asks us, we're going to be fine.
Do you feel like that loss last year against Ole Miss, where you guys saw what happens when maybe you don't practice as well throughout the week, is maybe part of the reason you guys saw that you're frustrated with how last week turned out? Yeah. Because you saw what could happen if you guys don't practice? Yeah, exactly.
We saw that, in Western Kentucky game, if you don't take practice serious, have too many bad days at practice, it shows up in the game. That's what anything you do. It's better. Glad it happened early in the season. It's a wake-up call for us. I think it's a learning experience for us, and I'm glad it happened early and not late in the season.
Coach Saban said he felt like the team was anxious during the Ole Miss game last year. Did you get that sense? Was there some anxiety around it?
Possibility. It was an early game of the year for us. Also, we just lost to them the year before. So a lot of guys were, just wanting to go out there and play, try to, go out there and don't want to happen again. It could have been a little nerves. I'm not really sure, how everybody felt, but it could have been a problem.
As a tight end, what do you see that Evan Ingram does that makes him so successful?
I think he does a great job of running routes. He catches the ball very well, good speed, athletic, and I think that's what makes him so good, the way he runs routes.
All right. Thanks, guys.
I appreciate it.